Waiting for everything to catch up. No, let's choose this. Sakanuka, whatever. Set to that. I need a refreshment. Oh, I am going. Okay, hi everyone, I'm back, and I decided to come back to the second swim club. And I think apparently we left off at ... Did it go more? Okay. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Before I knew it, several days passed by, and it was time for swimming practice again. Several days? Oh gosh, I got my tinnitus ringing in my ears. The barely lessons sunk into my head. The teacher's droning voice, and nasally, seemed far away and distant, almost like a dream. I've been too busy getting lost. Ah, gosh, there's that tinnitus again. Sorry, I get this horrible ringing in my ears. I've been too busy being lost in my own thoughts to really care about studying right now. No matter what they're teaching, all the lessons seem exactly the same to me. For whatever reason, I find myself thinking about what my second lesson with the swim club would be like. I guess it's normal to be anxious. Hiromi, that is right. That's how I was. Hiromi made it quite clear that she and Meiko are going to whip me into shape. I knew they were using a whip. The only way I'm going to succeed at this is by my own volition. Whether or not I want to do it is the question. I just hope that it's not going to be like football all over again. Somehow, I don't think it will. It just feels different this time. Arrive at the swimming pool, looking around to see if there's anyone else here. Hello? No? 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 Doesn't look like it. I guess I'm the first to show up. Turn up for practice. Wait, no. I can hear someone in the changing room. Hiromi emerges. She seems mildly surprised. Oh, Carrot Cake. I almost forgot what I named my character. You're here a lot earlier than I expected. What can I say? I'm keen for swimming. But something isn't right. I look around for a moment and realize what the problem is. Where's Meiko? She couldn't make it today. She had something else to deal with. So I'll be training you today. She takes me through the basics again, insisting that I need to revise them in order to get better technique. Just like Meiko, she sends me off on laps. I do a little better than I did last time, but I'm still nowhere near their level. Exhausted, I barely manage to pull myself out of the water. I plop onto my back, trying to catch my breath back. Is your back the best place? Well, I guess you wouldn't be drowning in your own liquid drippings, or whatever you would call that. As I sit back up, I see Hiromi wading through the pool towards me. Oh, guess this picture isn't so bad. She emerges from the water, her white hair flowing behind her. Small streams race across her skin, her soaked swimsuit clinging tightly to her body. These are weird observations, Carrot Cake. She leans over the edge, her intense eyes focused on me. They're actually even creepier than Meiko's. At least they're blue. These are like devil eyes. I know you can do better than that. You barely know me. You've only seen me swim this once. So I don't think... No, you are lying. You are a liar pants, Hiromi. As long as you keep trying, you will be as good as us one day. I wish. You two are midgets. Amazing! I can barely keep up with either of you. Her cheeks go a bit red. They aren't red here! Oh, maybe they are. Thank you. It seems, she seems to be thinking about something. We're glad you joined. Things have been rough for us. She looks a little bit sad as she says that. It would have been nice if we could get more people to join. Don't worry about it. We can have a club with just us three. You don't need that many people. She ponders on it for a bit. I guess not. But it never hurts to have more people. It's just been us two for a long time, and they've just let us be a club without the official amount of members for a long time, you know. They only just recently wanted to get rid of us, so that's why we got you, you know. Vacantly, she seems to drift off into her own thoughts. Sorry, I was drifting off in my own thoughts. No, not really. I was just staring at the top of the door frame over here in my closet. She shakes her head and comes back to earth. Just remember, you won't get to be lazy with this club. There's only hard work ahead of you. If you slack off, you'll regret it. I look forward to it. Let's both work as hard as we can. She looks more determined after I say that. For sure. I'm ready to train myself to exhaustion too. She seems re-energized now, ready to slip back into the water. If we do really well, we can enter the national tournament. Imagine if we did that. We have a goal to work towards then. Let's do it! I can see something twinkle in her eyes as I said that, because her demon eyes. She enthusiastically nods her head. I agree. Let's do it. We'll both make it to the swimming tournament. After a while, Meiko appears. Long after the lesson is done. Oh, swimming club is over? How did Carrot Cake do? He's getting better. How would you know? You didn't see me swim. Until today. How would you know? This makes no sense. Were you like spying on us from outside one of these windows, Hiromi? We'll still have to see if he can become a swimmer. How do you become a swimmer? As long as you don't drown, you're a swimmer, right? I appreciate the confidence boost. I'm really glad my character doesn't speak. You're welcome. Swimming club is over for today, though. Hiromi heads over to the changing room. Keep it up, Carrot Cake! Don't worry. I will. Bye. See ya. She leaves Meiko, and I struggle with your name. And I standing there. Hey, mind if we talk for a moment? Sure, what's the matter? I just wanted to say, we'll make you into a great swimmer, I'm sure. I have no doubt sounds a little, bold. And sounds like nothing else I would ever say. I'm not the most optimistic fella. I'm, you know how they say, like, optimists are like, the glass is half full, and pessimists say, the glass is half empty. I'm like, who gives a crap about the stupid glass? We'll see if we can't make any presumptions right now. Have more confidence in that. I don't want to, Meiko. My confidence level is at a straight, flat zone. You know, it doesn't go much higher. You give up now, and you'll always be mediocre. If you settle for mediocrity, that's okay, as long as you can live happy with that. Don't do that. Shoot for the stars. I guess that's true. Would I ever become as good as you, though? I'm nothing special. Really, I'm not as good as you think I am. She holds her hands to her face, looking extremely embarrassed. Boy, she can't take a compliment, can she? Stop embarrassing me! How is telling you a compliment embarrassing? I don't understand this concept. Why would you be embarrassed about being good? I don't know! It's just when you say it. You pervert! Oh, that be the case. I don't know! My throat's actually getting a little raw. Anyway, I'll see you next time. She quickly bolts out the door before I can say goodbye. I don't really know what just happened there. More important, looking at her made me realize something. Am I no different when it comes to success? Or being good at something? Either way, swimming practice is over. Time to head back home. Maybe I'll make it before dark this time. Oh, here we go. Transition time. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. Oh, we're back in class? Question mark. All right. As the week passes along, I find swimming practice to become the highlight of going to school. Oh, have we missed a couple? But as for wait. But as for actual study, it's not going according to plan. Swimming practice is in the afternoon, but what should I do in the meantime? I should probably head to the library and try to catch up. This may not be a school where I can get away with being lazy. A voice calls out behind me as I'm about to enter the library. Cake! I was looking for you. You were? Why? I just wanted to talk to you about something. She grabs me by the hand and drags me off somewhere. People start looking at us as we pass by. Is that Hiromi? Who is she with? Is that the president's son? Some poor guy who she sunk her claws into. That's the president's son. That's gotta be the president's son. No. I wonder if she plans to do with him what she did to her. The whispers around us doesn't seem to bother Hiromi, though. I can't help but feel embarrassed to be led like this. What, like a dog on a leash? Ah! We eventually stop in a small hut. It's not a hallway, it's a hallway. With no one else around. I just want to let you know in private. Hiromi seems deadly serious at the moment. Oh, sorry, let me get my deadly serious. I'm serious. What could she want to tell me? Please don't mention drowning around Mayeko again. Don't mention drowning? Oh, did something happen to her? Whoa, that was weird. Yes, she made me swear I wouldn't tell anyone. All I wanted to do was let you know that you shouldn't mention it. At all. She sheepishly plays with her hair. Ooh, can I do that? How do you sheepishly play? I just felt that you should know. Don't worry, I get it. Don't mention drowning. I swear I won't mention it around her, ever. Again, it was an accident in the first place. I would know. She looks relieved when I say that. I mean, drowning, pool, they can go together. I know, I've almost experienced this in a pool. Arigato? Is that thank you? Thank you. I've been the only person she's trusted for a long time. Let's see, how can I actually know a couple words in Japanese. Like oranigiri? Something like that. It means rice ball. I think there's konnichiwa, which is some sort of greeting. Godzilla. I think that's it. And apparently football. Football! No. To be honest, I'm surprised she hasn't chased you out yet. Okay, game's acting a little squirrely. You're different somehow. That's the only way that's the only way I can explain it. All I can do is shrug. Find it easier just not to let things bother me. So Mayeko isn't a big problem, really. I would think that's the case. She leans forward, looking at me closely. I originally thought you were a cold person. But it seems like you're not so bad. I thought you thought I was a pervert, standing on the side of the pool. Well, you were swimming through the razor blades. It's just that you hide it, whether it's intentional or not. She appears to be analyzing me in a clinical manner. Being I speak words good, did I do? I speak words good, did I do? I can't even say that right. Okay. Being put under the microscope like this makes me fairly uncomfortable. I'm just me. I'm not really sure what else to say. She just shakes her head. Well, I'm still happy you're here. We've really had so much trouble getting new members. People keep spreading rumors about us. It isn't fair! She's starting to lose her cool. That's obviously something which makes her angry. So that's why we're both glad you joined. It was kind of lonely with just the two of us. I feel almost really rude cutting off her voice. Don't they say that 3 is a crowd? I'm not sure. 3 is a 3-wheeled motorcycle, and those actually look pretty cool. 3 is a tricycle, which I used to ride on one as a kid. 3 is a tractor, which is in a field. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. But I'm glad to be here. For the first time in my life, I actually want to get good at something. It's just something about these two which makes me want to change. I don't think that's the reason at all, Carrot Cake. So before I go, though, don't hold anything against Meiko. She may seem bossy at times, but really it's not her fault. I swear that she can be a really nice person. I feel so rude talking over her, but she speaks Japanese. I don't speak Japanese. She just doesn't really show it sometimes. I get it. I'll try not to step on her toes. That's right. I can't help but feel like there isn't something Hiromi is telling me about herself, though. By the way, you should never step on people's toes. That is not nice or polite, and it would hurt. Hint. I don't know how to say that, John. Is that anything like those mangoes or anime? I can't even say the name of this game. Sorry, we've only met recently, but there's a lot you're going to need to know about us if you want to survive the swimming club. I get that impression from everyone else. Got that impression. Though they didn't really go into detail about what happened. I'm glad they don't. It's best that everyone doesn't keep bringing it up. Why do you want to know so badly anyway? I'm worried about the club that I've only been in a week? It obviously hasn't been doing well since that incident. I don't understand why you need to know about it. Well, I'm in the club. You're already helping the club without knowing a thing about it. Now then, I'll be going. Bye. See you soon, Carrot Cake. She leaves with a smile on her face. I don't really think I'm doing that much for them. Oh, sorry. No, John, I wasn't criticizing you. Perhaps merely having someone to share your problems with can make a world of difference. Oh, we're in the scene transition again. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. Okay, we're back to the swimming pool. Finally, it's time for swimming practice. It's only Meiko again here. The more I speak, the more I can't speak. Hi, Meiko! Oh, I practically knew what Carrot Cake was going to say before he did. I'm keen to get training. What are we doing today? Since Hiromi isn't here, we'll do more laps! She seems to ponder to herself for a moment. I'm just guessing! I'm serious. What the heck? You're gonna do more laps. Lots more of them. I'll watch you and let you know how your technique is developing. I don't need any further pushing to get into the pool. Diving straight in, I begin to lose myself in the vast blue depths before me. There's a strange sort of clarity that you get in the water. See, when I get in the water and I go like under the water, For a while, I think I'm drowning. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. Oh, this is actually kind of nice. Then I go up for air. No, I'm a good swimmer. All I have is one simple goal. Get to the end. And then the other side. I'm faster this time. I can tell. You know, from that digital clock I keep in my head. I managed to perform about 5 laps before getting out. Pride swells in my chest as I get out of the pool. How's that, Meiko? Date the tentacle monster? I don't think there is a tentacle monster in this game. Unless you count Meiko here. Her hair could be tentacles? I don't know. They're pretty disconnected like tentacles, aren't they? She doesn't respond. Uncomfortably, she sits around on the spot. Sorry, Carrot Cake. I wasn't paying attention. This swimsuit doesn't feel right. Uh-oh. You didn't swim through the razor blades again, did you? Eh? Eh? Doesn't feel right. What's wrong? She immediately takes off towards the changing room. I know I shouldn't follow her, but she looked troubled. No! Carrot Cake! This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. You have the worst ideas. You are a stupid idiot, Carrot Cake. This is a bad idea. This can only go bad. I don't want to click. I don't want to click. This is going to go bad, isn't it? Click. Okay. Meiko! What's wrong? I don't want to click. I have to click, though. It's part of the game. Oh, gosh. Okay, do it. It's really awkward and weird. But it could be a lot worse, I guess. And that weird music is back. Wait, what? Never mind. It's worse than I thought. Never mind. Meiko stands there readjusting her swimsuit awkwardly. She runs her fingers underneath the edge of the swim. Why are you observing this, Carrot Cake? You are a stupid pervert, you idiot jerk. Oh, you shouldn't even be in here. Do they not have men's, women's locker rooms? And you're not supposed to go in the women's locker room? You, This is a size too small for me. Did my swimsuit shrink? I don't know. Is it made of denim? Or did I put on weight? Yes. We'll go with yes. She seems legitimately panicked at the idea. I carried a couple extra pounds. Don't worry. It happens to the best of us. But I do so much work. This isn't fair. There's no way I put weight on, right? I feel that this is a really good time to get the heck out of here. A guy should never answer that question unless they're married to him. Where if you're married, you go, nope, look good, honey. Right? Why isn't she more upset about this? I haven't put on weight, right, Carrot Cake? I haven't really noticed a difference. I've only known you for a week. Are you saying that you've been looking at my figure? No. She shrinks away from me, trying to hide herself. Yeah, I came back. I played Minecraft and Super Amazing Wagon Adventure for a little while. This stupid swim site. That's like a website, right, for swimming? Because it's so tight, she doesn't have to finish the sentence to understand what she's talking about. But that doesn't mean you get to stare at me whenever you feel like it. Even if I can't hide anything. How is that my fault? She slips out her fingers out of the swimsuit, slapping it against the skin. That is weird, Meiko. You shouldn't do that. Why am I noticing this? Carrot Cake! You did it to yourself! What if you just put on like last year's? Now I'm cold. I've been out of the pool for so long. Okay. Dumbfounded, I find something utterly mesmerizing. Why don't I get a towel? Oh, that's what the problem is. This is one of my old... Oh! And I didn't bring a spare. Then she looks over at me. Stop that! You're taking advantage of the situation. I'm just... What the game's showing me, Mayako. Carrot Cake is just a stupid moron. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'm a guy. You stupid perverted guy. Of course you did! I know you've only known me a week. You don't know inside my head. I've known my best friends for years and years and years, and I know inside their heads. Okay, that sounded a lot weirder when I said it. Get back in the pool! You're doing extra laps for being such a pervert! Yeah, Carrot Cake. The idea of that does not appeal to me. My muscles are already at their limit. Please just... Nope, you've got more work to make up for this. Looks like I'm not arguing with that. Carrot Cake, you should have never come in here in the first place. Scene transition. Alright, dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. Alright, after we... I like these pictures. Just like the nice school in the background with its little garden. And I think these might be lights? Question mark. After we finish practice, we head out of the school to find Hiromi waiting for us. Sorry I took longer than usual. Don't worry about it. We only had, you know, another awkward instance at swimming practice. At least we can walk home together. You don't even know where I live. What if we live in opposite directions? Walk home with him? Come on, it's fine. Mayako reluctantly agrees. It's not something that occurred to me, but I've already spent it's been a couple weeks. Or at least 3 weeks, right? Because few is 3, I don't know. My friendship with these two, I think is the longest I've had in years. Okay. Despite everything, I feel kind of close to them. Just as I'm about to leave, they stop at the gate for some reason. I look back, wondering what the problem is. What's the matter? Say, Carrot Cake. Could we visit your place tomorrow? You just want to see what kind of pad my president father got me, huh? I'm a bit taken aback by the idea. My place? Why my place? We're just curious! We need to know about our new club member. I could just tell you about me. It's like, do what? A lot of people know me without ever being in my house. Why do you need to know more about me? Yeah, that's just way weird. We just want to get to know you. What's with the gruff look there, Hiromi? After all, you're our friend, right? Sure. Look, Carrot Cake might have known you for 3 weeks, but I've known you all of an hour and a half. Yeah, 2 hours? Oh, hey, Reese's! And absolutely, I remember you. I'm gonna reposition here just a little bit. It's more comfortable to have my other leg up on the chair for some reason. I don't know why. I'm your friend, yeah. I'm sure you wouldn't mind if we visited. No. Okay. I don't like the sound of this. Then why did you agree? You could have said no, Carrot Cake. Something is amiss. For some reason, I just pictured her in her lederhosen again. Sorry. I'm glad that it's okay. You better be home! Mayako continues to berate me as we walk slowly down the districts. But yeah, Reese's, if you ever want to play Town of Salem again, that'd be fine. Whenever I have the time, I guess. I wonder what it's going to be like with both of them in my apartment tomorrow. Let's just hope I survive. Well, one should always hope to survive there, Carrot Cake. Oh yay! Scene transition. I love these. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. How about dot 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 dash 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 dot dot dot. Anyone know what that is? Dot 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 dash 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 dot dot dot. It's SOS. That's SOS in Morse code. They're coming over today. Wait, is it the weekend, or did I just, like, skip school? Or what? Wait, what just happened? I managed to get everything relatively clean in preparation. Carrot Cake, can you come clean my room? When you live alone, you fail to notice how dirty things get. When you live with yourself, you still notice how dirty things get. I know how I live in a pigsty. I don't like it. I actually hate it. But I have trouble finding the motivation to do anything about it. Until someone is about to come over. Now, what am I going to do to entertain these two? We've got my Pokemon cards. And we can't just sit here and be bored. That would be awful. Fortunately, I pulled out my old Arcadian battle station. Is that supposed to be like a PlayStation? Out of the cupboard. I haven't turned the console on in years, but it should work fine. There's also my tarot deck. That's like fortune predicting, isn't it? Just an odd novelty I bought from a shop once. So, video games. Or the tarot deck. Which one would be better? Video games. Can't go wrong with video games. Yeah, the old Arcadian battle station I have should do the trick. Tarot cards require too much explaining for them to be any fun. What if it turned out they were actually accurate too? If they did a reading for me, they'd see every detail of my life. I don't think they work that way, Carrot Cake. I've known them for a while, but I don't want them prying into my life like that. So, video games it shall be. I don't even know if they like video games, though. Then again, why would they like tarot cards either? Just as I think that, I hear knocking coming from the front door. They're here! I hope that things will be go okay. Opening it up, they've turned up in their school uniforms. They don't have, like, casual wear? They can't wear pants?
Konnichiwa, Kaede.
Konnichiwa to you, too. Good afternoon, Carrot Cake.
Hello!
Hello! Nice to see you both, too. Come on in. When they enter the apartment, I find there's barely enough room for all of us to fit. Wait, you live in the closet? This looks a lot bigger than the closet. You can at least fit 3 people on your sofa and your love cushion, love couch, love seat. Maybe this is the love seat and this is just a chair. I never really intended to have guests over. Maybe I should have moved into a slightly larger apartment. I just could have asked my president daddy to give me a bigger house. His apartment. It's tiny in here. I can barely move without bumping into someone. As if to illustrate her point, she bumps into Hiromi. Watch where you're going! Watch where you're going! Both of them continue to argue as they settle themselves into my home. Mayuko practically turns over everything she can. For what purpose, I don't know. I know there has to be something in here to find. Like, what? Dirty little secrets! I don't have any dirty little secrets. I have some really nice statues. My collection of root beer bottles from the Rendezvous. My 3DS game cartridges. The dishes I have to keep away from my dad. And my clarinet. My guitar. Video games. That's all I have in my room. I don't want to know where you're hiding the goods. What, like drugs? What goods? You know what I'm talking about. You do drugs, Carrot Cake. I know you do drugs. Hiromi doesn't seem to care, though. If anything, she just looks bored. She actually looks really upset. Actually, they both look really upset. Then Hiromi focused her eyes on an ancient box that I keep the battle station in. What's in this, Carrot Cake? Oh, let me see! Mayuko dives into the box before Hiromi can even move. Hey, be careful with that! When you put it that way, you must be hiding something in here. She begins casually tossing old game discs to the side as she digs into the box's contents. I can only look on in horror as she mistreats some of my most valuable possessions. Aw, there's nothing here.
新しい雑誌
I
の
was
一冊
hoping
で
to
も
at
入
least
ってる
find
と思っ
one
たの
dirty
に
magazine, but
何にも
nothing.
ないわ。どういうことよ。
What's wrong
楓
with you, Carrot Cake? What?
あ
I
んた
don't
にし
keep
ち
it.
ゃまともすぎるわ。
Oh, being normal is fun. I can be normal. I haven't recovered from what I just witnessed.
みえこ、
Maiko,
あなた
do you
箱の中
realize
に
what
何が入って
is
いた
in
の
that?
か
In
気づいてる？
what was in that box? I wasn't really
ちゃん
paying
と見たら
attention.
もし私が
If
思う通
it
り
is
のも
what I
のだと
think it is, she wanders over and has a look inside for herself.
やっぱり
It
初代
is!
アカディアンバトルステーション
This is an original Arcadian battle
今と
station.
なっては
Do you know
と
how
んでも
rare
ない
these
レア
are
物なの
now?
よ。
No, not really. She immediately grabs a controller and drops herself in front of the television.
どうしたの？
Well, are we gonna
や
play
る
or
の？
not?
それとも
Or do I have to set this up by my... She trips over the controller cord before she finishes. Ah! What happened to your dress? How did you manage this by tripping over a cable? Physics don't work in this world! Physics are broken! She must have tripped, fell over, and rolled around! Physics are broken! The physics are broken! Oh man, I have to... Okay. I'm 25 years old. This shouldn't be a problem for me. But it is! Ah! Okay. No! The cable tangs around her legs as she flails around. Somehow she manages to get wrapped around her entire body. No matter how much she struggles against it, quickly but what did you do? Did the cable just instantly vaporize behind you and wrap you up? Is the cable sentient? This is wrong! This is so wrong! Arcadia Hill. The sliding cords begin to tear open buttons. Wait, did it tear her skirt off? Because she's not wearing one. She's just in her lady underwear. This is not right. It's almost as if they come alive. Yeah, the cables are alive. They're perverts. They're more perverts than Carrot Cake. Her top. This is not right. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is so wrong. Oh, it's so wrong. Her top is pulled down too, leaving only a tiny cord to protect her modesty. I'm really glad these Velcro things are there. She lies there helplessly, her women's underwear plainly visible to see. Mayuka just stand there unsure what exactly we should do. Stop staring and help me! How would I help you? This seems bad thing! There's no good that could come from this. This is bad. This is bad. I can't even look at it. It's horrible. Curse you, Valentine's Day! She tries to undo herself, but the wires just get more tangled. I don't know how you did this to yourself. This is nuts. I'm not. What cable are you wrapped around? What? I'm not sure what I should be more worried about. Fraying the cords of my old Arcadian battle station, or I'm going to untangle her. Make Mayiko do it. Hang on. Lay still. Slowly reach forward to one of the cables. Her only size slowly watch my hand reach towards her. I tug on the cable, making her squirm a little. Not that cable! Which cable then? The one on my... she looks down at her chest. No, I can't do it. Don't do it. I don't want to censor this. I don't want to censor this. As long as those Velcro things are there, it's still technically legal to be on YouTube. I can't touch that. But I need help. Why do you need to do it? I can do it. Miyako tries to untangle it herself. But much to her misfortune, these sentient cables are perverts. They tangle her up too. No, they're pulling. No, this is not a thing. This is not a thing. Physics are broken. Sentient cables. This is wrong. They don't pull you in. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? They struggle on top of one another, trying their best to escape. Stop moving! Hurry, I'm trying to get myself free! You stop moving! Neither of them stop, though. It's not long before they're a tangled mess of cables, clothing, and flailing limbs. What feels like an eternity, they just look back at me. Just don't step. You told me not to. Are you going to help us out this? You told me not to. Or do you like watching girls struggle stubbornly from? You told me not to. Please don't accuse me of being into things like that. Whatever, just do something, anything. Hi, Keith. So glad that's gone. It's SFW. Technically, as long as the nipples and the downstairs are not exposed, it's technically SFW and you be on YouTube. It doesn't make it any less awkward and horrible. I like these transition scenes with the ... dots. They're my favorite screen. You don't want to know, Luke. Physics broke and some sort of game station's cables came alive like a snake. And Velcro, good thing the Velcro is there. Don't get me wrong. I can appreciate cute girls and the shape of a female body as well as anybody else. But I've been raised not to and to respect them, and this is not it. This is not it. This is wrong. I would say yes, actually. My mom would probably box my ears, and my dad would just kick me out of the house. So, shh. The good thing is I only got it for YouTube and for Valentine's Day, unless people want me to finish it after tonight. We're just now talking about that, possibly days later at the swimming pool. No, not really. I tried to kind of get through it. Okay. I will try to explain. We're going to play some fun video games. On an ancient piece of technology that I don't think exists. And she held the controller, tripped, and somehow got a cable wrapped around her both legs, her like middle, her arms, and her chest. The only way I figure is that the cable came alive, or she tripped and like started rolling around in a circle, like trying to put the fire out. Stop, drop, and roll! And then Meiko, the C-section cables grabbed her by the arm or something, wrapped around, and I was like, ah, they're dragging. Yeah. Okay, we managed to free him up, get him free of the cables. Not being perverted. Never mind, carrot cake was being, never mind, I take that back. It required me to get a bit hands-on, but I did eventually manage to do it. I'm the first one here today. Meiko wanders to the door, then puffs her cheeks when she sees me. That's not puffing her cheeks, that's obviously yelling. We must never speak of what happened again. I can agree. No, this is going on the internet. Sorry, I'm not over my microphone being stupid. But I didn't even say anything. Quiet! I didn't do anything wrong! You guys got tangled in the cable! I didn't even pull it out of the box! I'll be changed in a minute, so wait there! She quickly heads off to the changing room. Yeah, stay here, Carrot Cake. Carrot Cake, stay here. I actually punched myself in the stomach. Ow! I just stand there counting the bricks on the wall. Good for you, Carrot Cake. My eyes wander down. I notice something. Mayuko left her bag here. Oh no! Oh no, this is going to be bad. I don't want another picture so soon. Can't I just read text and look at the pretty pool? Look at the pretty pool. She usually puts her swimsuit in that bag too. I better give it to her. Just open the door, look away, and just like, Mayuko! Here! And whoop! That's what I would do. So I wander into the changing room. I call out, Mayuko! Mayuko! Pocahontas! No, sorry. That's Miko. There's no one in here. Where did she disappear to? Just put the bag down. Say, your bag's here! Miko, you left your bag behind. No! No! Not another! This is wrong! Why did I choose to play this game? Why did I choose to play this game? Why me? Why me? Okay, I'm gonna read these as fast as I can. It occurs to me that walking into the change room was a terrible idea, but it's too late for that now. The sign in front of me is quite unbelievable. Staying there in a state of undress, Miko appears to be wearing a signature blue stripes today. As she pulls her shirt off, I slowly watch her chest get squashed, then gradually break free with the shirt's confines. I see there's more stripes than I did before. She simply stands there with her shirt, her skirt slightly unraveled. There's been a few moments in my life as awkward as this. As she turns, slowly turns, her eyes to look at me. I feel a slippery stripe going down my spine. Carrot Cake! What are you doing here, stupid? I just want to give you your bag. She looks around, slowly realizes the problem. No, don't tell me you've been going through my clothes, haven't you? I haven't touched your clothes. There's no way that you haven't. Angrily, she takes a step towards me and realizes she has other problems. You can see everything. Her chest, top seems to be a size too small. There's barely enough cover. Why am I saying this? Am I really going to say that? It doesn't seem to postpone her either. As she moves, I can tell the nose that the earthquakes are constantly ripping over tracts of land. That's not very elegant way to put that. Makes me think of Monty Python. Just leave the bag over there. Okay, stop acting like that. This is so embarrassing for me, and you don't even care, but I do care. Her cheeks are so flushed right now, I swear it's making her dizzy. She awkwardly stumbles over to the bag and clutches it protectively to her chest. Rummaging through it, she's definitely searched for her swimsuit. Where is it? What did you do with my swimsuit? I didn't do anything with it. This must have been your plan all along. Get rid of my swimsuit so I'd have to swim in my underwear. You wanted to see more stripes, didn't you? I can't comment on that. That's been your obsession ever since you got here. I can't snoop through her bag. It didn't let me. Not that I would do it anyway. Oh, gosh. This game makes me all sweaty. Okay. After the incident, incident, should have just done what I did. Go, Miko, your bag! And whoop. Now I don't have to talk so loudly. No, don't speak fast through it. I did, and it still stayed on the screen too long. The swimming lesson continued and ended eventually. Albeit with Miko forcing me to do even more laps than usual. Hiromi turned up late, but earlier than she usually does. Now we're all headed home together. As we're walking out at the front gate, both of them seem apprehensive about something. Carrot Cake, I wanted to know something. Yeah, something wrong? I am the president's son. How are your studies doing? In class, you don't pay attention at all. Work-face Harold pays more attention. But don't get the wrong idea. I'm not concerned about you or anything. I've barely learned anything while I'm here. My complete indifference towards learning is becoming a serious problem. I won't lie, I haven't been doing that well. Why is that? Can't concentrate? Well, I'm sitting between you, Miko and work-faced Harold.
あんたそんなに勉強で困っ
Do
てた
you
の？
really have that much trouble studying? I just don't really care enough, I guess.
じゃあ
Maybe
そろ
it's
そろ
time
気
you
にした方がいい
started
か？お
caring.
勉強の時
You're
間と
coming
して
over to my place for a
これから
study session. This is going to go wrong. Study
だ
session?
って
You
勉
just said
強あ
that
ん
you
まり
weren't
はかどって
doing
ない
well,
って言っ
didn't
たか
you?
らから手伝って
That
あげるって
I'm
言っ
going
てる
to
の。
help you then. It's fine. It's fine, really. I don't have to. You know, I'll pass. So don't worry about me. I'll catch
そ
up.
のうちって
Now you're
一
making
見
me
心配
worry
になる
even
わよ。
more.
私の家に
You're
来る
coming
のよ。
over. No ifs or buts. I'm sure there's gonna be buts. If there's anything I've learned about this game so far, there's gonna be buts. She has that look in her eye. I don't think this is one of those situations where I can say no. It's easy carrot cake. It's a small word, little itty bitty thing with an N and an O. It spells no. You have to practice control. You are in control. No. No means no, and me, and unless you're a girl, which no means maybe. I've been told that, actually.
私も美恵子に賛成よ。
No means no, yes means no, yes means yes when no is no, and wait, no, wait. I don't know, I've never been in a relationship, so I don't know. I only know what people tell me. I would take her up on her offer, carrot cake.
そんな風には見えないと思うけ
It
ど、
may
この子
not seem like it, but she's a really gifted student.
そんな
What do
風
you
に
mean?
見えないって何
It
よ。
may not seem like it. I'm just teasing. Well, if Hiromi says you're a good student, well, I'm an okay student, I guess.
謙遜しちゃって
She's being modest. She's at the top of the
クラ
class.
スみんなその事
Tough
実
people
を
tend to
見過ご
overlook
しがちだけ
that.
ど
Though people. See ya. Oh, you're Robert. Is that a different account? See you, Luke, too, as well. Miyako seems to grow quite grim as Hiromi says that. I better say something before this escalates into anything. Alright, when do you want to do a study session then?
できるだけ早
As
く
soon
よ。
as we can. You
宿
can't
題しても
fail
らっ
now.
てもうすぐ試験だしね。
Exams are coming.
そうね。
She's right.
勉強はき
You
ちん
should
とすべ
really
き
be
だ
paying
わ。
attention to your academics. I get told that enough by someone else. Now I have these two telling me that. But they mean well, just like he does. The president. This study session might be fun. Alright, so we'll all study together?
ごめんなさい。
I'm afraid I can't.
ちょっと
I need to go visit someone. Visit who, exactly?
母
My
が
mother. Miyako grabs me by the ear and pulls it towards her. Ow! Is that anything like... I used to watch, like, the old Pokemon, like the original Pokemon anime thing. And Misty would grab Brock by the ear and yank him by the ear, like, go, no, we're going this way. Fiercely, she whispers into it. Fiercely whispering. Okay.
引っ込んでなさい。
Back off.
あんたには
There
体
isn't
が
any
関係
of
ないことよ
business. Oh, this isn't a whisper. This isn't like when Mayuko's usually angry at me, which happens a lot, because I'm a stupid idiot. Alright, sorry, Hiromi. Maybe we can stay together next time?
いいのよ。
It's okay.
ちょっと今
There's something
家
happening
の
at
方
home
が
right
ボタン
now.
だから
So let's just say that things aren't looking
あ
too
んま
good.
り落ち着いた状況じゃなくて
Alright. Alright.
気にしないで。
Don't worry about it.
とにかく
Anyway, enjoy your study session with Meiko.
はかどるといいわね。
I hope it goes well. She's obviously forcing a smile. Whatever is happening at home, it's really upsetting her. Is really. See you later, Hiromi. I can see her smile disappear as she turns her back to us. Slowly, she walks away.
ちょっと
Look what you've done! I didn't know! Sorry, I didn't mean to. You really have no tact. How am I supposed to know if you don't tell me these things?
ひろみが曖昧なことを言う
If
っ
she's
ていう
being
ことは
vague about something, it means she doesn't want to talk about it.
話したくないってことなの。
I have not learned that. I know, I feel bad about it. She's obviously hurting at the moment. See, actually, it's really weird that because people are, I don't know why, even people I don't know very long are inclined to tell me secrets. I never tell them, and maybe that's why, but people just tell me things. It's like, you're not supposed to tell anyone this, but it's like, what? Why? Why? You barely know me. It's like, I don't tell other people secrets without permission. I don't. But whatever. We better get this study session out of the way. After what you did there, you better pay attention to what I'm going to tell you. Don't worry, I will. Good, this way. She beckons to me to follow her through the district. It's only a short walk before we arrive at her home. She quickly... choking. Sorry, that's dinner. She quickly slips through the front door and calls back to me. Coming in. I slowly follow her through her home, leading up to her room. I was going to see if it's like I still have a few stuffed animals. But I don't see any that look like I have. Oh, let me see. I think he was on my bed. Teddy! Got this teddy bear I was almost killed for. I swear he was on my bed. Give me a sec. Daddy! Oh, where is he? Daddy! Where'd he go? This is bread for my sandwich. Teddy! Woohoo, Teddy! I keep yelling like the stupid stuffed animal's gonna answer back. Teddy! Did you fall behind the mattress? Yeah. Teddy! Oh, here you are. No! Sorry, I'm built with nothing but sticks and tape. That was my knee giving out. Oh. 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 Ow, that hurt bad. My kneecap shifted out of its place again. Oh, that hurt. But anyway, here he is. This is a 100th anniversary of Dandy's Collector's Choice. Woohoo, see? When apparently in 2002, let's see, I would have been in 5th grade, maybe? Well, anyway, during Black Friday, we went to a store. I don't remember what it was. But they were handing out these little teddy bears, right? Well, in the mob that we were in, the employees decided to just throw them into the crowd. And I was a young kid, you know, I was in 5th grade, but I was the youngest 5th grader because I got into school just after I turned 5? Just after I turned old enough to go to school. You know, a lot of people wait another year. My mom didn't wait another year. She put me in, so I was always the youngest. But a woman shoved me down, and then people tried to walk on me for one of these. And we ended up with 2 of these things. But my mom, you know, like, like a mother grizzly protecting her cub, you know. She made sure I was not trampled to death. And I actually don't like Black Friday ever since. Because I always think of that year that I was almost trampled to death as a small kid. Scared me to death, and we just recently found him, and it just reminded me. But he's kind of neat. Like, see, his legs go all the way. They're on like a little hinge, so he's like soft, and then he has these weird hard hinges in his hips. All right, you can go right there, Teddy. Oh gosh, my knee, that hurt. It's about what I expected of her. Most of it is unorganized and messy. Stuffed dolls adorn the walls of her bed and her bed. What is it? This room, it's you, all over. You mean it's cute? I didn't say that. I'm saying you're stuffed. That's the wrong thing to say, isn't it? I'm just gonna shut up. You know? Well, yeah, it's cute, but it's more to it than that. Stop calling me cute! She puffs up her cheeks and turns her back to me. This is obviously still her front. Anyway, I've already been through and reviewed the material, so this should be a breeze. Just tell me what you're having trouble with, and I'll help with it. She isn't blushing and carrying on like usual. She must feel fairly confident about this. Just let me get comfortable. Sure. Go ahead. She begins to reach down towards her skirt. Mieko? What are you doing? Told you there was going to be ifs and buts. Told you. I called it. There's going to be buts. This is... She undressing? Put your skirt back on, please. Her skirt quickly drops to the ground. At least the text is... Oh, man. No. I don't say anything, though. I find myself too unsettled to really comment. She undoes the top 2 buttons of her shirt, letting it hang loosely around her chest. Mieko, what are you doing? She begins walking towards me slowly, then takes a left. She spread herself onto her bed, pulling a book out of nowhere. She immediately begins scanning through it. This is my book of notes. Let's see what I recorded about what you're studying. As she lies there, every small maneuver seems to make the stripes ripple across her. This is weird. Why? Told you there was going to be buts. No, I'm not going to say it. Not even in my head. This is a terrible situation. I can barely concentrate on the material she's reviewing. There's a problem here. What is it? Why are you dressed like that? This is my room, and this is how I get comfortable. You are so rude, Meiko. When I'm in my room, and I have company over, I wear real clothes, alright? And if you don't like it, get out. Oh, sure, I'll leave. Don't you care if You've already seen it. What's the point of even trying to hide now? My purity has been ruined. Now I'll never be able to marry someone without shame. Is that how it works? She really is being awfully dramatic about this. Are you sure that's really the truth? Well, of course that's the truth. It's not like I want you to see me like this. She lets out a loud huff. No, that's more like a breath. You ask too many questions, Carrot Cake. Start paying attention to the study material. She gets up and leans over my shoulder, holding her book in one hand. Here it is. I knew recording this would be handy. This is too much like the Yumi thing. I can't help but notice as something presses up against me. It's her arm. Oh, here's what you need to remember for the test. It's important that you don't forget it, okay? She begins pointing her finger at the page of my textbook, but I don't hear anything she's saying at all. It's happening again, just like in class. But somehow it's different. I'm just too distracted by her arms to concentrate on the material. It doesn't help that she keeps pressing closer and closer to me. Ow, that actually hurt. Ouch! Told you there would be butts. Could you please stop leaning over my shoulder like that? Like what? She doesn't sound amused. Like that. It's distracting me. What is distracting you? No wonder you're such a bad student. You sit between Hiromi, me, and wart-faced Harold. All I'm doing is pointing out what you need to review, and you're acting as if I'm distracting you. That's not what's distracting me. Then what is? Your hair, arms, notebook. Why are you chewing on a pencil? Or is that a piece of wood? Wait, that doesn't look. That's a very square pencil. My what? My what is distracting you? She slowly looks down and realizes what the problem is. Here I am trying to help you, and you're thinking about that? All you're thinking about is that. She shoves me out of the room and slams the door in my face. Don't come back until you're ready to take this seriously. Oh yay, the scene transitions. This is my favorite part. Oh my knee. Oh! Oh crap, my nose is still running. I really, really hate allergies. Doesn't help that I had cheese for dinner and that makes my nose run. Technically allergic to dairy. As I approach the front of the school, a sense of dread hangs over me. Ooh, don't you hate it when you wear your sense of dread today? I'm gonna have to face Meiko again sometime after what happened. Sure enough, both of them are waiting at the entrance. Hiromi smiles at me, but Meiko's face just turns red as she pouts. That's not pouting! How did the study session go yesterday? All Meiko does is puff up her cheeks. Not well. Oh, what went wrong? This pervert couldn't keep his mind on the reading material. All he did was drift off into space thinking about other things. You were distracting me though. I was trying to help you. But you just couldn't accept that. I want to make it clear that I did appreciate your help, that I don't appreciate your help. Mika. She lets out a huff. I guess I can forgive you this time. I gotta get shorter pajama bottoms. But next time this happens, you won't be so lucky. She points an accusing finger into my face. Ow! I gotta stop abusing myself in these videos. You have to take this as seriously as the swimming club. If you don't, you'll always fail. Everything you do should be with the utmost dedication. But what if I don't care about it? You should care! If you don't start doing better in school now, it'll affect your future. You'll never become like your president dad. She does have a point. If you had trouble with her, maybe you can study with me. Wait. Not again, it's worth a shot. Neither of these make sense. It's worth a shot? Might be worth a shot. I don't see why not. Micah just pouts even more when she hears that. Fine, I didn't want to do more study sessions with you anyway. Hiromi just ignores her and focuses on me. Come over this afternoon then. We'll see if you can concentrate this time. Now, you better not mess up when you're studying with Hiromi either. I'll know if you do, through my telescope. I promise that I won't. Nothing will happen, we'll just study and that'll be all that happens. She eyes me closely, probably not wholly convinced. We'll see if that's what happens. That's all we can do, isn't it? Oh, my favorite! Singing transition! Itchy head! Sorry. Later that afternoon, Hiromi walks me to her home. Come on! She guides me up the stairs and opens the second door on the right. This is my room. Look, you have books and Pokemon cards too. This is my room. It's about what I expected. I don't think a single thing is out of place with her room. Even the objects on her desk seem to be placed with eerie precision. I feel almost as if I've taken a step inside her mind rather than her room. Do you find my room interesting? I think this room suits you. Suits me? What do you mean by that? It's just like you, calm and orderly. I see. She seems to smile at that, though. I'm not as good a student as Meiko, but I can still help you with it. Why did you have such a hard time with her yesterday? What was distracting you so badly? I don't want to talk about it, but it was something she was doing. Did she strip down in her room again? I know this because not only was her friend, but I have a telescope too. How did you know? Oh. She turns red at the thought. She's always done that. I wasn't really expecting her to do it in front of you, though. She said that she was going to do it regardless of who was there. Because that's how she gets comfortable. Right, I see. That would be something she would do. I guess it must have put off your concentration. It really did. I'll try not to distract you like that either. I'm sure you won't. Knowing my luck, though, it'll happen anyway. Because I'm going to do something stupid. Anyway, let's get started. I pull out my textbooks and head over to her desk. So where are you up to? I show her a particular page. Hiromi looks a little surprised. You're still studying this? How far behind your class are you? I don't want to talk about it. I just haven't cared enough to do anything. Boy, Carrot Cake is a lazy, good-for-nothing pervert. That's what he is. You said you didn't care about it yesterday as well. Why don't you care, Carrot Cake? What about this do you hate so much? Because everyone expects him to do well with it. But isn't that the point of studying? People want you to do well with it, so you can show them how capable you are. That's why I hate it. I don't want to give their opinions any validation. So you're crippling your own future just to spite other people. That's petty, Carrot Cake. I don't care if it's petty. Come on, I know you're better than this. You can catch up, but you're going to have to let me help you. Maybe we can succeed where things didn't go right with Meiko. Alright, I'll give this a try. Thank you! Now then, for this particular passage, she coaches me through most of the material I had to catch up on. While she doesn't seem to be as knowledgeable as Meiko is, she's obviously paid attention in class. What about Work-Face Harold? I'm starting to get it now. She nods in approval as I begin to get through the material fairly quickly. See? You can do it. You just needed to concentrate. If you put your mind to something, you'll find that it's fairly easy to achieve. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. You keep studying. I need to get out of this uniform. Please don't. I wasn't going to. I'll get changed out of the room, don't worry. As she leaves, it occurred to me that I really badly need to answer Nate. She's changing in the restroom. She's changing in the restroom. There's going to be butts here, too. There's going to be ifs and buts. My glasses are all crooked. In fact, it's so distracting that I begin to lose my concentration. Where would the bathroom be in this house? I begin opening doors to see where it is. It takes me a while, but I finally find it. I step inside and... Why? I'm just going to end. This is ridiculous. It seems that I've caught Hiromi at the wrong moment. She was getting changed in here. Her flowing white hair does little to obscure her form. I'm going to say this as, monotone as I possibly can. For a moment, I can't stop thinking about the impending storm. I lose myself in how beautiful she is. Her pale skin is plainly visible for me to see. I know I really shouldn't be doing that. It can only end badly for me. I should just close the door and be polite, but no, I'm a stupid jerk. Only a pair of pink underwear hides her more private assets. Even then, it's hanging so low, it barely does what it's supposed to. They look really cute on her, though, all things considered. Well, she normally keeps her cool. She's obviously shocked.
何しているの？
What are you doing?
言ったでしょ？
I told
着替え
you
てくるって。
I was getting changed.
なんでこんなところ
Why
に
did
つい
you
てきたの？
follow me here? I needed to answer nature. I needed to go pee-pee. I wasn't really expecting
着替え
to.
が終
You
わるまで
should
待ってく
have
れてもよ
waited
かったでしょ？
until I was done changing. And you're a big jerk. You're supposed to knock on doors before you go into them, especially in somebody's house. But I didn't know. I was looking. I don't want to hear it. Embarrassed, she turns her back on me and wraps her arms around her chest. She shouldn't have faced me in the first place. Get out now. It turns out that her underwear are small in more than one way. That's gross. What's the point of something with this is gross. Of so little, this is gross. Material, this is gross. I can see this is gross. Why am I asking a question like this? Is a stupid question. Carrot Cake, turn around and shut the door like a normal human being.
どうしてそんなこと聞くのよ？
I've got it. I'm an alien. Carrot Cake is an alien. Carrot Cake is an alien. Or maybe he's an actual carrot cake. Why are you asking about that? I just don't know. I can't comprehend it. Why is it there to What is there to comprehend, you idiot? She grabs a towel and wraps it around her. Finally! There's been a towel here the entire time?
ほら、
There, now get out.
勉強するのよ。
You need to go study.
今すぐ
Right now. She shoves me out of the room and slams the door behind me. Dang it. Why are you danging it? I was so distracted by seeing Hiromi like this. This is wrong. Why am I even playing a game like this? Curse you, Steam! Why did you even recommend this to me? Oh yeah, because I play Doki Doki Literature Club and Honey Pop! Also that high school romance thing, visual novel that I... Two failed study sessions later, things are awkward between us today. The two of them pull themselves out of the pool, water streaming from their hair. You know, water doesn't do that with my hair anymore. What little hair I have is so thin it doesn't hold water. Neither of them dare whisper a word of the ill-fated study session.
今日はここまでよ。
That'll be all for. You know what? If I were these girls, I would have already stabbed Carrot Cake with a knife several times. Okay, maybe not to that extent, but maybe like got rid of him out of the swim club. Is he really that necessary to keep the club going? I'm sure you might be able to convince some other poor sod to join.
良くなってきてるわ。
You're doing better, Carrot Cake. Yep,
So
he'll be even better by next practice. Thank you both. Hiromi looks over at Meiko, who looks back. It's like some secret signal that I'm not aware of. They're aliens too! They're aliens and I'm a Carrot Cake. They have like telepathy. Woo woo woo. Or is that just a girl thing?
楓、
We just want to know, Carrot Cake.
これまで
Have you had any girlfriends before? Well, Carrot Cake, I have no idea. Me personally, no. Never been on a date in my entire life. 25 years old, never been on a date. I hope to fix that this year. I actually really do. I want to find someone that I can be with. And I want to have a family. Oh, I get the weird music again. It is kind of... What kind of a question is that? No? Why?
どうしていなかったの？女の子に興味がない？
Why is that? Aren't you interested? It's not that I'm not interested. I just don't think I've met the right person.
私はそうじゃない
I
と思
know
うわ。
full well that nothing is what it seems with you.
そうね。
If I were to take a guess, I bet she was so amazing
どんな女
that
の
no
子
one
に
could
かなわないく
compete
ら
with
い
her.
素晴
Who was amazing?
彼女よ。
She, the
あんたが
girl
これ
in
まで
your
出会っ
life,
てきた
whoever she
女の子。
was. No,
誰だか知ら
my
ない
neck
け
is
ど
still itchy.
茶化そうとするんじゃない
Don't
わ
you
よ。
dare try to play dumb with me, stupid! Why would I need to play dumb if I'm as stupid as you say? Yes, Carrot Cake, you know how dumb you are. Wouldn't that mean I wouldn't have to play at all? No, you're not going to do that this time with your tricky logic. Maybe I'm a Vulcan. I'm a Vulcan. I only speak with logic. I'm completely emotionally dead. Oh, no. I know your nasty little tricks, Carrot Cake. You aren't going to get me to argue about something irrelevant this time. Her eyes gleam with fiery determination. She's intent on finding the truth. Or rather, her own self-serving version of the truth. Which wouldn't be the truth. It would be, therefore, a lie. If it's not a lie, it's the truth. If it's not the truth, it's a lie. I only lie when I'm not telling the truth. Okay. What are my nasty little tricks, as you put it? You've only known me a few weeks. I already told you. You try to misdirect... Oh no. Don't think when I see what you're doing. Wait, am I trying to misdirect you with a misdirection in the other direction with the directive miss? Smug smile forms on her face. I'm on to you this time. No escape. No escape from what? Spill the beans! Tell us everything! Beans! 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 Ah! Beans! Beans everywhere! Beans! Oh gosh. Oh, these cannot be on the ground. If they're bad ones, and Levi finds them, I don't know what he would do. Beans! Beans! I spilled. Those are the only beans I have. Oh gosh. Look at these bean poos. I got him to do another. There's still one left. Alright, all my beans are spilled. And don't leave out a single detail. Okay. Bean Boozled. Dare to compare. Caution contains weird and wild flavors. These jelly beans may look alike, but they could not taste more different from each other. You think you can tell them apart? We dare you! Those are the beans that I have. I don't have any beans, just... Oh, sorry, Carrot Cake. Beans. There's no way that you don't. I have to agree with Meiko on this. You have to be lying. How so? Because I refuse to believe that no one's ever had a crush on you. You are the president's son. Or that you haven't had a girlfriend. Well, when you have the hairline like I do, an ugly face, and you're overweight, and you don't look, it's perfectly normal not to have a girlfriend. It's fine. I've never had a problem with that almost my entire life. I tried twice. Once in middle school, both in middle school, and I guess at the start of high school, I tried. Didn't work. She has a cold, analytical edge at times, though that edge tends to make her overanalyzing certain things. I don't understand how this is so unbelievable. It is. It just is. Isn't it something every boy gets involved with? No, that is sexist. You are being sexist. I have not been sexist towards you. Do not be sexist towards me. For the most part, I've been trying to respect you too. Carrot Cake isn't, but... So why not you? Exactly what Hiromi said. We've got you cornered now, Carrot Cake! It's rare to see them working together like this. They're really intent on finding dirt, which isn't there. There's no dirt! There's no dirt! We're floating in space! I still don't understand why you're so interested in this.
私たちなりに
We
理由があ
have
るの
our reasons.
一体
We need to know what we're up against. Up against? You know, for reasons.
とある理由で
Only reasons. Now they've completely given up explaining their reasoning. Look, really, I'm telling the truth. I've never had a girlfriend. I don't know anyone who has ever had a crush on me. It's just something I never got around to.
じゃあ
Would you consider finding a girlfriend before you leave school?
考え
It's
たり
way
しない
too late for me, Hiromi. I graduated 8 years ago? Yeah, I graduated in 2010. To be honest with you, I haven't even thought about the future at all. Let alone if there's a girlfriend in it.
なんで
Hey,
将
the
来の
music
こと
changed!
考えないの
Something, why would you put any thought into your future?
なの
That
すごく
really
バカげてるな
is stupid.
そうね
She has a point.
もうすぐ卒業す
You're
るの
going to be out of school soon.
そろそろ将来の
I
こ
would
とに
say
つい
that
て
it would
考
be
え
a
始め
good
るのがい
time,
いと思う
good
わ
idea to start thinking about it, Carrot Cake.
特に
Especially if there's a girlfriend in it. How do I put it? Well, you see, I'm gay. No, I don't think Carrot Cake's gay. And I'm not either. Never had a boyfriend either. Let me make that clear. I prefer women. What I really want to say is that I don't want to face the future. I don't want to think about what is waiting for me. I just haven't given it much thought, that's all. I'll try to do better next
ダメ
time. No,
して
no.
みるじゃないわ
Trying?
考えるのよ
You'll do it.
今からすぐ
You
に
need
で
to
も
start thinking about it right now. Ow. Why am I abusing myself?
将来どうするのか
If you don't know where you're going, then you'll just wander around in a circle. What if it's a nice circle with a good view?
結局は何もせずに終わるわ
Then end up achieving nothing.
美恵子の言う通り
She's right, you know.
これから先の
It would be a good idea for you to start thinking about where you're going to go in life
誰と共に生きていく
and
のか
who you're going to
っていうこと
spend your future with. Who I'm going to spend my future with? Probably me, myself, and I. Hiromi looks at me with a slight twitch in her eye.
十中八九
Probably
あなた自身
yourself.
十中八九
I don't
なんて
think
ことはないと
There
思う
is a
わよ
probability with that. Probably.
あんたって
Probability. Sometimes you really say the most stupid things. Meiko is shaking her head furiously.
ところで
Anyway,
あ
are
な
you
た
telling
本
the
当のこと
truth?
言ってる本当に
Have you really had
今
no
まで彼
girlfriend
女
at
がい
all?
たことはないの
Me personally, yes. Carrot Cake, I have no idea. Not for my whole life. I barely had any friends, let alone a girlfriend. I've had friends. I still have friends. In fact, I have friends that are girls. But I've never thought of them that way. And a lot of them are taken. So. And they were taken by the time I knew them, too, by the way. I always move away from somewhere, even if I do make friends. Oh, I see. Sorry, Carrot Cake.
声で
I had forgotten about
そ
that.
のこと
Don't worry about it.
どうしていつも
Why do you always
そう
shrug
やっ
that
てどう
out?
でもいいっていう素振り本当は
I know for a fact that it really bothers you. Yet you act like it doesn't mean
別に
anything.
なん
Can we stop talking about this, please? As you
あ
wish.
なたがそう言うならちょっとどう
Why
して
not
あ
talk
んた
about
の
what
悩み
bothers
につい
you?
て話しちゃダメなのよそうやって
I'm gonna start waiting until they're done
悪いものを
speaking.
溜め込んだままでいたら
Unless you start letting all that bad stuff out, it's gonna poison you. Now, I will say this. And I will say that YouTube has actually been an enormous outlet for me. First off, I'm not nearly as shy as I was. When I first started making videos, it terrified me to say anything, but I tried to push my way through it. Nowadays, it just kind of flows out, and I talk, and I talk to you guys all the time. I talk, which is fine. To me, a lot of you look, like a webcam. I'm sorry, but it's helped me a lot and I've let out a lot of bad stuff. All right. There are things I've shared on this channel I've never shared with anybody my entire life. All right. There are still secrets that I will hold probably till the day I die. But it's an enormous outlet, and I used to tell people I was emotionally dead. Emotionally dead. I was one of the most monotone people you could ever talk to, never changing my tone of voice ever. When I was happy, it was like, yay. When I was sad, it's like, oh man, I'm sad. I bottled everything. Bottle, put it in that bottle, and I kept putting it in the bottle for years and years and years and years and years. And then it was on the verge of going boom, and I had breakdown. And then my mind and body just continued to break more and more and more and more and more. And it's been hard to recover from that. But YouTube has been a way to let some stress out of that little bottle of emotions. So yeah, I can agree it poisons you. Maiko's begins stamping her foot. I don't get you at all. That makes 2 of us. That makes 3 of us, Carrot Cake. I don't get you either. I'm just me. Anyway, we have found out that you haven't had a girlfriend before. Oh, sorry. I said I wasn't going to interrupt you anymore. Maiko seems determined to stay, though. But we haven't figured out the truth yet. You know he's lying about it. She said Hiromi, but I don't see the text. Must be the difference between the Japanese and the English. Why would I be lying about it? Because someone like you, who's, the president's son, couldn't possibly have been alone your whole life. Alone your own life. I have been alone my entire life. And do you know what? For the most part, I'm proud of it. There's not very many people that reach my age that can proudly say they've never been with a woman. I believe that, do you know what? Being with a woman should not be until you're married, alright? I guess it can mean it's okay to maybe give him a kiss on the cheek and give him a hug. But you know what? I would never go more than that. It doesn't feel right to me. Someone like me, overweight, can't see a thing, balding. I can only imagine that Carrot Cake looks exactly like me, right? Because I am Carrot Cake. What do you mean by that? Nothing. I said nothing. You can't prove that I did. Oh yeah, let me just take this section out of. I just hit my microphone. This section of the video, and I'll just put it on YouTube. And you can't get away from that. But I heard it with my own ears. You can prove nothing. She shouts that loud enough for the entire school to hear. Oh, sorry. I'm not going to shout that loud. My throat is actually hurting, and I still technically have pneumonia. Hiromi seems to quickly diffuse the situation, though. We need to get going. Fine. The 2 of them quickly take off. It's just, well, spring practice is over anyway. Time to head home. Yay, the transition! Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. Oh, hey. We're in class again. Oh gosh. Alright. I guess I'll keep going until Steven gets on. Then we'll see if Brian will join me. And maybe Death. And I don't know, maybe if Colonel Condescending is on, I'll play some Dead by Daylight. But for now, I'll continue. Because Steven told me about 11 o'clock. If it is midnight, I won't be able to go. Midnight. Because I need to work tomorrow. The weeks have just been flying by this semester. But right now, time in my class seems to pass more slowly than ever. At least it's lunchtime now, even though it took forever to get there. As I'm about to leave, someone steps in front of me. It's none other than Meiko. Something doesn't seem right. Meiko, is something wrong?
Kaede.
Carrot cake? Something is upsetting her, I can tell. Could you please come over after school? Could I please come over after school? I think we need to talk about trailing off. She averts her eyes from me. Something. We need to talk about something. What is this something you want to talk about? Stupid! I'm obviously trying to avoid saying it. Just let me come over after school. Sorry, I keep cutting you guys off. I'm so sorry. She storms off. Well, it's not unusual for her to be angry. Something doesn't seem right here. Wonder what the transfer student did. Who knows? You never know about the truth about Meiko. Looks like I better visit her after school. Something has to be very wrong. The day quickly passes. It was just going slowly. And I find myself walking with Meiko to her home. It's odd that Hiromi isn't with us. Why isn't Hiromi here? Listen, I just need to talk to you by myself. Something about this makes me feel really nervous. Well, okay. Alright, back into my cozy little home with my Pokemon cards over here in the corner. We'll stay away from the sentient video game console, okay? Quietly, we'll slip into my apartment. She stands there, unable to raise her eyes from the ground. What did you want to talk about? I can hear sniffles escaping Meiko. What happened at the swimming club? I think you should know. I know that I was so curious about this incident, but now that I'm here, I'm not sure if I want to know. I have to be gentle. Meiko looks like she's about to break. It's okay, Meiko. What happened at the swimming club? A friend of mine. It's a struggle for her to say anything about it. It was stupid. A stupid accident. But it happened. She kept speaking! What happened? We had another friend long before you came. She used to be part of the swimming club. She was always so full of energy. Oh, she sounds really sad. The voice actor sounds really sad. Maybe I should sound sad too. She could barely contain herself. But then... Oh, she was still speaking! She's speaking so slowly. She doesn't want to say it. She was hit by a car on the way home. The driver was drunk. She suffered a spinal injury, so she became paralyzed from the waist down. She could no longer swim like she used to. We spent night after night at the hospital. There wasn't a single moment we weren't there for her. I'm gonna try to eat one of these beans that I spilled all over my desk. This one's toothpaste or berry blue. And I chose this one because I can at least stand it. It's toothpaste. Yep, it's toothpaste. I don't think I've ever had a berry blue. What she wanted more than anything was to be able to swim like she once did. Oh, sorry, I cut you off again, Meiko. I'm sorry. Yeah, she probably never would again. She tried sneaking into the pool one day and swimming by herself. But she couldn't make it to the end without her legs. She nearly drowned. If we had shown up a few minutes later... Meiko trails off. So this is why she hates it when people mention drowning around her. She began to hate us. She blamed us for what happened. Rumors started to spread. She slowly grew to resent the swimming club. Everyone else began to avoid the swimming club. We slowly lost members until it was just us two left.
私とヒロミの2人だけになった。だいぶした子たちは
They said they couldn't stand being anywhere near people as terrible
残
as
酷な
us.
人間の近くにいるのは耐えられないって言ってた。
Well, it sounds like she was a jerk of a friend.
今年は
This year was the last straw for us.
最後の1年よ。だから
We had to get a new member or else they would shut us down.
新しい部員が必要だったの。
I didn't know it was this bad. If I hadn't come along, what happened to your friend?
引っ越したわ。
She moved away from here.
悪い
She said she
思い出
couldn't
のある
stand the bad memories.
痛くないって
Mako looks so sad about it.
どうして
Why doesn't she remember all the fun we used to
一緒に
have
いて楽しか
together?
ったこ
We
とは
had together.
思い出してくれないの。どうして
Why did things have to work out this way?
彼女は
She was the
ヒロミ以
only
外で
other
は
friend I had other than
私の
Hiromi.
唯一の友達だったのよ。
I'm gonna put these beans back in the
な
box.
のに
But now she's
私
so
に強
bitter.
く当たってくるようになってしまった。きっと
I wish I could make things right with her, but she refuses to see either of
そ
us.
の時は思ってた。でも
Oh, she's still speaking.
私たちに会うことを拒んでるの。
Boy, you talk really slowly now, don't you?
みんな
Everyone realized what she had said was false, but even then there was always that shadow hanging over me.
でも
Alright, she's still speaking.
それでも一旦私を追った影は
I said I wouldn't cut her off no more, and I don't want to cut her off no more. I'll talk over her, but I won't cut her off no more. She sits down on my lounge, staring at the floor. Is that what this is? Is that a lounge?
私
I'm scared, Carrot
怖い
Cake.
わ。楓
Whoa, why would you have to be scared, Carrot Cake? I mean, no, Miyako, I'm Carrot
あん
Cake.
たに何かあって
I'm scared that something will happen to you, and then you'll hate us too.
あんたまで私たちを嫌いになっちゃうんじゃないかと思う
Well,
と
I do have the magic of God in your situation. I can delete you from my computer.
お願い
Please, if anything happens,
もし何かあっても私たちを
please don't hate us.
嫌いにならないで
Oh, I actually feel like a big jerk now. I'm such a jerk.
私を
Don't hate me, please don't. Oh my goodness, Maiko, you're making me feel sad. I don't want to feel sad.
嫌いにならないで
Ah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm such a perverted pervert. Oh, you're making me feel bad. Gosh darn it, why do I get attached to these characters? Ah, ah, ah. Why do I always get attached to the characters in my games? I always get attached to the characters in my games. I gotta blow my nose. Yeah. Hope I'm not getting. I hope it's not just allergies. I mean, I hope it's not. I hope it's just allergies. I hope I'm not getting a cold again, because my mom might be getting a cold again. Oh, Maiko, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm such a jerk. I feel like such a jerk. Don't worry. I won't hate you. I can't guarantee about Carrot Cake. Oh, I might not even delete you. Oh my gosh. Doki Doki all over again. It's Doki Doki all over again. I have to delete her to get rid of her. Oh gosh, I feel like such a jerk. Ah! She finally looks up to me, her watery eyes pleading with me. I have to be gentle. Just can I give her a hug? I've done that with my friends when they've been crying. One wrong move, and it looks like she'll fall apart. I couldn't possibly hate you. I head over to her and embrace her in a strong hug. See? There you go, Carrot Cake. She starts crying then, great waterworks pouring from her eyes. Her true feelings are laid bare for me to see. Oh, I feel like such a jerk. I've been rude to her almost the entire game. She's a virtual character. She doesn't exist! Why do I get attached to these people when they have tragedy? God... Is that a flaw or a good thing? Her true feelings are laid bare for me to see. This is Meiko as she truly is. Someone very warm and very vulnerable. She called me today, this morning. Oh, that sounds... Wait. Just to tell me how much she hates... Oh, that's so rude! That is so rude! I hate people, and I don't just call them up and say, hey, I hate you. There are even some friends that I had that I truly just don't like anymore. If I saw their faces, I would just walk away almost. But I wouldn't just call someone and tell them, hey, I hate you. Beep. I just couldn't take it. I'm here for you, Meiko. Everything's fine, okay? Everything's fine. She's still speaking. For the longest time, she just stands there. Can I stay here for today? Sure, you can sleep on the couch. Just stay away from the box with the Arcadia battle station in it. Sure, stay as long as you like. Meiko stayed the night, and I let her sleep in my living room. Hope she's feeling better now. Hey, Meiko, are you awake yet? Me. Okay, do it. I'm upset again. I'm upset again. Alright. Meiko just looks indignant. You're in my house! I can come into my living room! She's wearing blue striped underwear today. Just like when, oh, the blood's rushing to my face, even thinking about it. Why are you even You know how this I get comfortable. With a huff, she turns her back on me. Just don't say anything this time, okay? Oh, I keep breaking you off, but I want to get through this! Just this once. Doesn't necessarily feel embarrassing. But even so, is this really okay? There's something very intimate about it. She asked me not to comment on it. Okay, I'll just pretend there's nothing unusual. So you've learned your lesson from last time. But yeah, you're in my house! You're in my living room! When I get comfortable, don't say anything! Damn. Even so, I can't stop my eyes from wandering. My eyes keep wandering to her creepy eyeballs. That shirt and the underwear. I'm not saying that word. I refuse. You will not get me say that word. It's... No, I can't think of her that way. Did I just say that out loud? What are you saying? Nothing! I take a few deep breaths to calm myself down. All I have to do is pretend nothing is unusual. She isn't crying now. Maybe she wants breakfast. She looks a lot better than she did yesterday. It feels like when we're at swimming club together. Meiko? What? I'm glad that you're feeling better. I couldn't bear to see you so sad. It does not make me happy to hear you say that at all. Oh, I cut you off again! I'm sorry, but I guess I was being cheesy then. Sorry. That's right. You can't read the atmosphere at all. Are you done speaking? You're so dense! A dense carrot cake. Aren't they supposed to be dense? Oops. Saying things like that to a girl you aren't even dating? What does dating have to do with it? I didn't say anything! I really don't get her at all. Yesterday she was crying her eyes out, but now she's rebounded to her usual self. Hey look, she's a vampire too! See? She's a vampire. But I don't mind this. I don't mind this at all. When you first showed up at the swimming club, I never thought you'd last.
続けてくれるなんて思わなかったわ。
Oh, hey, Internet Collective. Oh, are you? Well, thank you for being my Valentine. I didn't think I was going to have one, so.
どうせ
I thought you would have left us like everyone else.
すぐに辞めちゃうだろうな。
Yeah, I usually don't have too many people here. How could I? I don't care what rumors say about you. Meiko is Meiko. Nothing anyone else will say anyone else says will change that. I actually really hate rumor mongers. I think I said this earlier, but they've caused some post-traumatic stress disorder. And I really can't stand it. I can't stand bullies and rumor mongers like that because it made half my life extremely miserable. And it has lasting side effects. Anyone who says that bullying doesn't have lasting side effects, it does. It still affects me to this day, and odds are it will affect me till the day I die. So it's not good. Maybe one day I should make a video about that. Her face goes red as I say that. Stop it with the sweet talk! Oh, that didn't sound upset. Oh, there it did. She shifts around nervously then. It's morning now. I need to get home soon. Oh, you're right. You can stay a bit longer, though, if you... That won't be necessary. She quickly puts her clothes back on and heads out for the door. But I just want to tell you, Carrot Cake. A can crush? Oh, hey, Gunther! It's nice to see you. What's a can crush? Let me know what a can crush is, and I'll check back in just a second. But I just want to tell you, Carrot Cake. Thank you. Arigato? Is that thank you? For everything. Crush an empty pop can. Do I have one? I haven't already crushed. Oh! Hey, guess what? Give it a... How am I supposed to crush it? Oh my... Ow. Just like crush it, or how am I supposed to crush this pumpkin? For everything. With that, she leaves without another word. Oh yay! Scene transition. To like this or like this? With my mind? Oh! Crush the can. Crush the can. Ah, Gunther, it's not working. Like this? Yeah. This had a little dent in it, so it shouldn't be too hard. I fixed the dent. And yeah, Internet Collective and Gunther Higginbottom. Shout out! Shout out! Okay, maybe from the side. Ouch! Ow. Ow! What that did to my hands. It smushed it. Ow. Put that back where I found it. Ow. Does that work? I tried. I did my best. Alright. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. Alright, now I can't speak. Maiko didn't turn up at swimming practice today. She must have head straight home. Hiromi isn't here either. It's just me swimming endlessly back and forth, all alone. Wonder if Maiko's okay. Usually when I drive, I'm gonna drive into the pool. I don't think I have a car. I think Carrot Cake walks. Alright, I can forget about my worries. But now I'm more worried than ever. Hopefully she'll turn up soon. The afternoon passes and no one else turns up to swimming practice. Dark clouds begin to surge from the horizon. Dang it, am I going to have to walk home in the rain? That would be a yes there, Carrot Cake. You're going to be a very soggy, moist carrot cake. Oh, that's cool. There's actually a sound like a storm sound effects in the background. Oh, this is a game. It's a visual novel called Sakura Sakamli Sakura Swim Club. It was recommended to me because, like I played Doki Doki Literature Club and High School Romance and Honey Pop. It's a visual novel dating simulator sort of thing. I decided to get it and play it because it's Valentine's Day, boy, what a game! So I stand out in front of the school. I notice a familiar-looking figure walking alone in the rain. Hiromi? Carrot Cake? Why are you here so late? I was swimming, in the swim club. She isn't herself today. Something is wrong. Very wrong. Are you okay? I'm fine. Really, I'm just fine. I can hear like thunder. That's really cool. You think your wife is cheating on you? Unfortunately, I have no advice about that. I've never cheated on anybody because I've never been in a relationship. So yeah, I actually have no advice about that. She doesn't sound like it though. With the rain pelting down on her, she's gonna catch a cold. We need to get you somewhere warm. There's no way you can walk home in this. My apartment is closer than your house. We can head there. If you wish. She doesn't seem to really care, though. Come on, then. I lead her along by the hand through the suburbs. Takes a few minutes of running to make it to my apartment. We ran? Both of us are thoroughly soaked by the time we make it inside. It's unusually cold today. I can't stop myself from shivering. I look back at Hiromi. She still has that sullen look on her face. A Yosemite Sam shirt? She just doesn't like Yosemite Sam? Oh, got a blow my nose again. Sorry, stupid allergies. But I can't speak with my nose filled with snot. Yeah, what did she just get this Yosemite for herself? Maybe like a big. If it's big, maybe it's like a pajama top. What? Oh, hey. This isn't too bad music. This is the sad music again. It's gonna make me feel bad again, isn't it? What's wrong, Hiromi? Hiromi? I hate the rain. The tone of her voice sounds extremely flat. It reminds me of certain things. I feel like this is a really serious moment, and I don't want to make any bad jokes. She looks out the window as waves of cold droplets fall to the earth. Don't you hate the rain too? Well, like I said, like my mom, she gets these really big shirts that she wears as pajamas. I really don't hate the rain. Now, you know, I don't really know you very well. I'm not sure, but I've only just recently started seeing your comments, which I appreciate all the time, by the way. I don't want to give you advice that could possibly ruin something. I guess I don't really want that on my head. I really don't have anything to tell you. I want to help. I really do, but I don't know how. I don't really hate the rain. She looks towards me with sad eyes. I envy you at times. You seem so unbothered by things. Mieko scolds you, and you just shrug it off. You never worry about your studies. How do you do it? Do you just not feel anything? I feel more than you think. And how do you hide it so well? Years of practice! Sorry, it's a serious moment, no jokes. Serious moment, no jokes. She's gonna make me feel bad. Just watch, she's gonna make me feel bad. Meiko already made me feel bad and care more about the character, so... Please tell me, how do you do it? Why do you want to hide how you feel? Because I'm hurting. That's actually the emotion that I hide the most. I can't tell you how much I hurt, emotionally and physically. My body and mind are done. They're completely done. And I force myself to keep going. It's a push, you know? It's something that I have to deal with daily. It's just something... Jojo? It's okay, Gunther. You can talk to me about anything, alright? And hey, Jude. I'm actually not sure what Jojo is. Is that like Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls? I don't want Maiko to see how badly I hurt. I'm supposed to be the reliable one. Gradually, she slumps down on a wall. You know, there are chairs. I'm supposed to be the one who keeps her cool. Have you ever thought that friends depend on one another? We'd lean on each other, not just one person. You can lean on me if you need to. Absently, she turns to look at me. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. No, I'm not sure what that is. My avatar on YouTube is I commissioned it from an artist on DeviantArt. It was a bunch of numbers because I looked up on DeviantArt like people who could take Minecraft skins and turn them into realistic kind of people. And I found one, and it looked amazing. So I commissioned him to do my Minecraft skin, which wears a suit and a tie. We got a little bit of miscommunication. I want him wearing the suit with holding it with one hand, but instead he's holding it with one hand over his shoulder. I still like it, and it turned out wonderful. But yeah, my Minecraft skin with my actual head, and I thought it turned out amazing. Do you really mean that? Of course I mean it. You're my friend. If you need help, I'll gladly give it to you. I actually help my friends and other people more than I help myself. So, they say that's a bad thing. Then you should know more about what I'm dealing with. I told you that I visited my mother. Hiromi struggles to say what comes next.
母は
She's in hospital right now.
がんよ。
It's cancer. Ooh. Ooh, this is a subject that's hard to talk about for anybody. My best friend Steven, when his baby sister was just a baby, I got some of the worst news. She's okay now, but when she was just a little baby, she had leukemia in her liver. They had to take out almost the entire thing out. I just remember worrying about her so much, and I kept her in my prayers. And her name is Coriel, and I've seen her so little since she was born, and she doesn't even know who I am, but I worried about her so much, and leukemia can come back, and I still think about her, you know? She's my best friend's baby sister. That pretty much makes her family. So, I think about her. And I even walk for, you know, when they have Relay for Life. I walk. I go and I walk for her. Cancer. Oh, it all makes sense now. She always looked so down every time she arrived late at training.
乳がんなの。
She has a tumor in her breast. Ooh, breast cancer.
手術の予定はあるけれど、
They're preparing to conduct surgery,
回復の見
but
込みは
they
薄いそ
don't
う。
have high hopes for her recovery. I wish I could tell her, you know, that, you know, breast cancer is actually like one of the most treatable cancers, I think, now. But, you know, it doesn't mean that things don't go wrong.
雨の日はいつも
Whenever there's a rainy day, she just stares as it
雨が
pelts
病
against
室
the
の
window
窓
in
に
her
打ち
room.
つけるのを眺めているの。そんな母の顔を見てい
Seeing
る
her face as she stares at the rain. I also have a very good friend. He has a tumor in his head, and he had tumors in his stomach. I don't remember how the stomach one was, and the tumor in his head is about the size of a pea, and they can't go in and remove it because his blood is so thin that they think he could bleed to death. It presses on, he can't see because it presses on his optic nerve and causes him a lot of pain. When I skipped through it to make sure the pictures were SFW, no. Not in this game, they're Internet Collective.
嫌いよ。雨の
I
日大
hate
嫌い。
I hate the rain.
窓を眺めている母を
I hate
思い
that it
出すの。
reminds me of her staring out that window. She looks out the balcony again.
病院には
I visit her every day, but she looks like that little bit
会うたびにどん
worse
ど
every
ん
time
弱っ
I
ていく
see
よ
her.
うに見えるの。
Really, Brian? That's what you're playing? She's withering away slowly. Another thing that I see every day, actually. My dad gets worse every day. He doesn't have cancer, but it's almost like more of him goes away every day.
ある日、
One day, when I go to the hospital, she'll
そ
no
こにい
longer
な
be
いんじゃ
there.
ないかって。
See, I don't play games to do that. And actually, I would not be live streaming this if you could. This would have to be just a recorded Let's Play. Because you can't show Zone 1 or Zone 2 on YouTube. Alright? Zone 1 being, you know, nipples. And Zone 2 being obvious. But as long as there's something covering them, it's considered SFW and can't be flagged, as far as I know.
父も母のそばから片時も離れないわ。
Besides, it's a visual novel. They're supposed to take you through almost an adventure, like a story. You know, like a story. You have your highs and your lows. This would be a low. To make you feel and connect with the character. Not necessarily just do it for sexual appeal. Dad hasn't left her side for a single day either. He insists that I try to keep living my life. Oh, she's physically and mentally abusive? Gunther, that's not good. But how can I do that when I know that my mother will be gone any day? And I probably won't be there to say goodbye. For a moment, I struggled to find a response. I'm sorry. She tackles me and wraps her arms around my chest. Please. Just hold me for a second. For a moment. Sometimes there are people out there that just need a hug. I know that some days I feel really down and I go up to my mom and say, "Do what, Mom? I need a hug. Please, I just want someone to hold me. And tell me that everything's gonna be fine." I know it's selfish, but please, I'm begging you. A mere boy. Oh. I wrap my arms around her and hold her tightly towards me. Everything's gonna be fine, Hiromi. I swear that everything will be fine. Thank you. I really needed to hear someone say that. She remains there in my arms, sobbing quietly into my shirt. I'm sorry, Carrot Cake. I don't want things to get strange between us. It's fine, Hiromi. If you ever need someone to give you a hand, I'll be here. Do you really mean that? No matter what happens? You'll be here for me? I will be, until the game stops. Thank you. She looks out beyond the balcony. What the heck? I won't be able to leave for a while. Okay, technically still SFW. Wringing her hair, great streams of water race down her chest onto the floor. Huh. I shouldn't have stood out in the rain like that. That was stupid of me, wasn't it? All the water. Why did our school uniforms have to be white? Oh. But I thought she wore pink underwear. Eh. I can see it. Both of them. So round. Perky. Really? Really, Carrot Cake? Oh. I'll say this, abuse is not okay, and a lot of people don't actually understand that spousal abuse goes both ways. But I will say that, as far as I know, that is a woman thing, to change the subject. Gah! Why am I thinking about that? Why are you thinking about that, Carrot Cake? But she looks really pretty right now. Carrot Cake? What is wrong? Is something wrong? I don't understand why you're looking at me like that. Well, if you wouldn't have taken off your school jacket, your clothes. What about my clothes? If you leave those wet clothes on, you're going to catch a cold. That doesn't bother me. I might be catching a cold. I really haven't been composed around you at all. Something about you is just... Just what? I heard you're like... Push-ah! Nothing. When you joined the swimming club... It's swimming club! I thought you weren't going to show up. So many just passed by and we never saw them again. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day, Gunther. I said I would stay, didn't I? What good is a person who doesn't keep their word? If I didn't stay, your club would have been disbanded. So you stay out of a sense of duty? Well, that's not all. I like swimming, especially with you and Maiko. Is that so? She wanders over to the balcony doors. Good. I wouldn't want you to stay just because you simply because you felt you had to. She looks out towards the horizon. Streaks of orange emerge from it. The sun is setting now. It looks like the clouds are breaking. They always do, Hiromi. No rain, no matter how miserable, always stops eventually. That is true. I can see a small smile forming on her face. Well, the rain is gone and my clothes are dry enough. So I'm gonna go home now. I will see you tomorrow, Carrot Cake. See you tomorrow. Quietly, she takes her coat and wraps her around her shoulders. Is the coat of her? Wraps it? Maybe. One last thing, Carrot Cake. Yes? Never forget your kindness. No, Gunther. Well, maybe. You sort of... It's in the... I don't know if they've combined these two live streams, but in the first part, she gets wrapped around a cable, and the only thing really covering her is her underwear and two Velcro things on the cables. So I think that's as close as you're going to get there, Gunther. She leaves without another word as she slips through the front door. I hope that she'll be okay. Yes, my favorite part of the whole game! Here it comes! Dot, dot, dot. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 dot. My favorite part. It'll be the first time I've seen Meiko and Hiromi since I had those dramatic moments with them. I'm not really sure what to expect. Both of those girls laid their feelings in front of me, making themselves completely vulnerable. No, it's not wholesome, but technically it's still SFW, safe for work. Now, if your boss caught you looking at those pictures, you might be in trouble, all right? But it's technically not pornography. It must have been a huge step for them to take. I know I said to my dad that I didn't want to date anyone, but I can't help but feel we're all more intimate with each other now. When I saw both of them like that, it just got my heart racing. I've said this before, my heart doesn't race unless I get really, really mad. Then my blood pressure goes whoo through the roof, and it actually causes pain, a lot of pain. But otherwise, I think my heart is dead. To my relief, both of them walk through the door with a smile on their faces. Carrot Cake! Carrot Cake! Both of them are very happy to see me. How have you been? Can't complain. I'm Carrot Cake. What about you two? Is everything alright? It's been great lately. Same. Well, we still don't have any more members. I'd say the swimming club is doing great. We're so lucky that you decided to join. I'd say I'm more lucky to have found the swimming club. Anyway, are you both ready for some training? Absolutely! I have to say that I am. I think this is like the first time I've been training with them both in the same... Yeah. They both seem okay. After everything that happened, I must have helped in some small way. What's even better is they're really eager to get back into the pool. So, the national swimming tournament is coming up. Remember how I said we could make it there if we trained? Yeah, are we still aiming for that? Of course we are! I'll enter the swimming club as contenders this year. Are you sure? I don't think I'm ready yet. Come on, Meiko, stop being humble. You're a lot better than you think you are. It's never bad to be humble. Thank you, Hiromi. It's like, I don't think I really know how to truly be egotistic. Is that the word? I'm looking for it. So it's agreed then. I guess I can go along with this. Oh, did we even tell you about it until now? I'm up for it too. Let's do it, Carrot Cake. Are you sure that I'm ready for that kind of competition? I mean, I'm still not a great swimmer. You're joking, right? Haven't you noticed how much of an improvement you've made? That's right. You've been here for ages now. There's no way you haven't improved in that time. How could you not notice how well you're swimming? I guess I'm not very good at introspection. Either way, I think we're ready to go. To win this tournament, maybe we can get more members to join the swimming club. Barbell squats? I can't do regular squats. Oh, that does remind me of a story though once. In the second grade, we had this substitute, and our regular teacher, every now and then, we would take a break from learning, and we would play a game of Simon Says. And, you know, and a regular teacher has, you know, like Simon Says, pat your head, Simon Says, rub your tummy, raise your arm, you know, and then you'd be out. But we had this substitute teacher, and we convinced her, we all wanted to play Simon Says. And the only thing she ever did was Simon Says, squat. Simon Says, squat. Simon Says, squat. It's like, this is not fun. This is not fun. Well, what are we standing around like this for? Shall we get training? Absolutely. You better do your best. Do you even need to tell me to do my best anymore? Sometimes a reminder doesn't hurt. Without much more fanfare, we continue to train. I feel even more existed. I'm existed! No. I feel even more exhausted than usual today. We end up finishing early. Hiromi heads straight to the changing rooms. However, Maiko stays behind. So, I wanted to talk about before. It was selfish of me to just dump that on you. Well, I was kind of curious of why everybody hated you, but you know, don't say that. Friends support each other. It wasn't selfish of you. You're so kind, Carrot Cake. She's blushing like crazy. It's something that's been bothering me for a very long time. Everyone gets really apologetic after they learn those rumors weren't true. But even then, there was still a shadow of doubt. Meaning everyone avoided the swimming club. But now I've gotten it off my chest. I think I can start moving forward again. She looks toward the pool and smiles as she said that. I've already made new memories with you. I hope we can have many more memories. I hope so too. You don't know how much you've done for me. Stop it! I haven't done anything for you. Really, you have. Ever since I came to the swimming club, I've been enjoying life again. So you aren't selfish. How am I not selfish? Hiromi is dealing with something far worse than I am. How could I possibly compare what happened to me with what she's going through? Oh my goodness, it's almost midnight. I'm gonna have to stop here. But your friend nearly died. She just shakes her head. Sorry. But that's in the past, isn't it? You can move forward now, can't you? She holds still for a moment, then nods.
そうね。
Right.
起こったことは
What's done is
起こった
done.
ことは今
All
で
we
きる
can
のは
do is move forward and do better.
もっといい結果を残すことね。
You're a far nicer person than I thought you could ever have been.
ずーっといい人ね。
Well, I would like to think that I'm a fairly nice person, but I usually do it by accident.
なんでこん
Why
な
are
に
you
わが
so
ままを
nice to me
私
when I'm
に
being
対して
so
まで
selfish? Like I said, accidentally nice, that's me. I don't understand why you're thinking that way. Isn't it a given that you treat people with kindness? See, that's how I was raised, and you know, I may be a really cynical, sarcastic person, but I don't like to be rude.
私は
Yes, that's right.
そうね。その通りや。
Sorry, Yakov. It's almost midnight where I am, and I have to work in the morning.
私
I'm gonna go until the next
慣れてないんだと思う。
intermission. And then I'm gonna probably stop the live stream and go to bed. I guess I'm not used to people treating me nicely like this. Everyone else just does it because they feel guilty about what happened. And it's not quite that kind of a game there, Yakov.
罪悪感があるからだわ。あんたは違う。
It's close to that kind of game, but not
あんたは
quite.
心から
You're being sincere about it. That's the difference I'm seeing.
だから
Thanks again, Carrot Cake.
ありがとう。楓。
She picks up her bags and beams a smile at me. I look forward to training next week.
楽しみにしてるわね。
You're not the only one.
生意気な
That's
こ
the
と言う
right
じゃない。
spirit. Guess I couldn't get away with her without her saying that. I'm not very fond of this pet name. Wait, what was my pet name? Carrot Cake? You'll get used to it. Dummy? Is Dummy my carrot? Is my Carrot Cake? Dummy's my Carrot Cake. Okay, that just sounded weird. I see my pet names are piling up. They most certainly are, idiot.
お抜けさん
Carrot Cake. My name might be Kaide, but you can call me Carrot Cake. She's having way too much fun with
とに
this.
かく
Anyway,
次
you
も
better show
ちゃ
up
んと
next
来な
time.
さいよね。またね。
See you
楓。
soon, Carrot Cake.
今日は
I think I'll walk home alone today.
少し
I need some
一
time
人
to
で
think to
考える
myself.
時間が欲しいしね。
She's good to her word and quickly heads to the changing rooms. Hiromi steps out of there shortly after.
この前のこと。
I want to apologize to you about what I did. Another conversation. You know, you could have been there
私自身が背負う
with
べ
the
き問
same
題だからね
thing, and I.
あなたじゃなくて
It's my burden to bear, not yours.
でも
Yet all I did was throw it on you like that.
あなたにぶつけてしまった。
Yeah.
恥ずべきことだったか
It
ら。
was shameful of me to simply sob into your chest like that.
ただあなたの胸を
It
ぶつけただなん
happens.
て。
Send you the dry cleaning bill. No one's burdens are their own, Hiromi. I carry mine for the most part. Sharing them with others isn't selfish.
私たち
We've only known each
ま
other
だ
for a
知り合っ
short
て間も
time.
ないわ。だから
So, it's strange. How could I simply walk away when you needed help?
でも
It's just,
なんだかあなたにとっては
it wasn't fair on
不
you.
公平だったような気がして。
I thought we already talked about this.
あなたには
I feel as if I'm in your debt now. Buy me lunch if you think you're in my debt. Friends don't owe each other anything. I suppose it's about giving freely when others are in need, like lunch.
ええ
Yes,
そうね。
that's true. She seems off put by something.
私
I had you pinned as someone who didn't care. Hey, Miyuko,
Miyuko.
Miyuko almost said the exact same thing.
とんでもない思い違いを
I
して
can't
い
believe
た
how
わ
wrong
ね
I was.
あなたは
You're far warmer than I could have ever expected. Yeah, Miyuko said almost the exact same thing, I think.
無関心を装った
There's
そ
a
の人
kind
に
heart under all
優
that
しい
apathy
心
you
が隠れ
had.
ているのね。どうして隠していたの？
Why do you hide it? 'Cause it's dead. If I expose my heart, not only will I die, but it's already dead. I still need it in there. I didn't really try to hide it. It just got buried underneath other things.
そう。
I see.
あなたにも
I know you have your own issues too. Yeah, like my dad being the president. I don't know if that's true, but
それが何なのか
I'm slowly piecing it together.
あなたの人生
You
に
feel
は
like you're living in his shadow,
お
aren't
父
you?
さん
Oh, I cut you off. I'm sorry. She's trying to analyze me now.
実は
I've been thinking about it a lot, and this theory is the one that makes the most
今から
sense.
言う理由が一番しっくりくるの。あなたは
You're sick of people trying to force you to succeed, aren't you?
いえ、むしろ強制されることにうんざ
Oh, sorry, I cut you off again. I don't really want to talk about it. Hiromi just shrugs.
ならいいわ。
All right then.
もっとも
Never felt more assured than I do right now.
母は大丈夫
My
そう
mother
よ
will be fine. She's always been
強い人だも
strong.
の。きっと手術にも
She'll
耐
be
え
able to go through the surgery and make it out.
てしっかり治療す
After
れ
the
ば
therapy, I'm sure she'll be fine.
それを
It was just
他
nice
の
to
誰
hear
かに
someone
言って
else
もら
say
えた
it.
のはすごく嬉しかっただから
So, thank you
もう
once
一
again.
度お礼を言わせて
You're welcome. I haven't had a lot of friends in my life, but you're definitely one of them. With a smile on her face, Hiromi heads out of the
ま
swimming
た
pool.
ね
I will see you later!
私の
Friend
友達
With little else to do here, I head off as well. Neither of them seem to want to walk home together. Alright, now, this is the transition stage, which I will read as ... And I will save in this empty slot. And I'm going to end the live stream because I actually need to get some sleep. I was going to play Dead by Daylight today, but I didn't make it. Maybe I'll play that after work tomorrow because then I don't have to work for at least 3 days. So I'm going to exit out of the game. And then I'm going to wish everybody here and everybody that might watch this later a very good night. A happy Thanksgiving. I did it again! I told someone that at work too. A happy Valentine's Day. Or happy day after or whenever you watch this. And I hope you all have a nice day.